It was one for the record books. Everything I touched turned to gold, but inside, I was broken and totally defeated. I remember being on the practice field with the 49ers and thinking to myself, this is going to be the best season of my career. I was on my way to being named Defensive Player of the Year, but inside, I was totally empty, just losing it in the middle of the season. I remember sitting at the back of the practice field one afternoon away from everybody and tears running down my face. Now, mind you, this is Deion Sanders. What Deion Sanders doing crying? All of his success, all of his money. Why is he crying? But he's crying. He's empty. I was saying to myself, this is so meaningless. I'm so unhappy. We're winning every week, and I'm playing great, but I'm not happy. It wasn't because of Carolyn or the kids. I just wasn't happy. And then we played a Monday night game against the Vikings near the end of the season. And I remember telling one of the 49ers coaches, I'm leaving, man. I'll just see y'all in a few days. I spent the night in Minnesota that night, then caught the first plane out the next morning, headed back to my place in Atlanta. I needed to clear my head, so I went fishing for a few days because fishing was always the closest thing to the peace of God I ever had. That's why I always enjoyed it so much. So I just laid back for a while and tried to rest, but when I came back, it was still there. The hurt wouldn't go away. I remember winning the Super Bowl that year, and that night after the game, I was the first one out of the locker room, the first one to the press conference, and the first one to go home. And I remember my wife, Carolyn, saying to me, baby, you just won the Super Bowl. Don't you have a party downstairs or something to go to? And I said, nah. And I rolled over and went to sleep. That was the same week I brought myself a brand new $275,000 Lamborghini, and I hadn't even driven a mile before I realized, no, this ain't it. That's not what I'm looking for. It's not. It's got to be something else. I'm so hungry. That's when the Lord was really calling me. There was nobody going through it with me. It was just me one-on-one with God. I tried running from it. And even when I was playing baseball the following year in Cincinnati, the Lord kept calling me, pulling me, drawing me along. And that was the season they went out on strike. I tried everything: parties, women, buying expensive jewelry and gadgets, and nothing helped. There was no peace. I mean, I was playing great. Every time I would turn on the TV, I would see myself on 3 or 4 commercials. At one time, I think I was on 5 different commercials at the same time. You see yourself, the kids see you, you've got all this media attention and everything the world has to offer, but no peace, no joy, just emptiness inside.